Hello, this is math lesson 1-3 for Monday, March 8th, 2021. If you need to pause the video at any point in time to answer any questions the video may have or that your student may have, you could do so at any time. Okay, let's get started.
How many penguins do you see? There are 7 penguins.
Some penguins can go inside the cave and some can go outside the cave.
How many penguins are inside the cave? Select your answer.
Okay, if you look inside the cave, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4.
There are 4 penguins inside the cave. How many penguins are outside the cave? Select your answer.
Okay, there were 4 inside, so let's count how many there are outside. There are 1, 2, 3 outside. So 3.
There are 3 penguins outside the cave. You can write an equation to show the whole and the parts. What does the number 7 mean in the equation? It is the whole. What do the numbers 3 and 4 mean in the equation? They are the parts. Here is another way to show the 7 penguins. It has different parts, or groups of penguins, but has the same whole, or total number of penguins. Now you know how to use different parts to show the same whole.
Okay, you need to get into your math workbook, volume 1, and you need to turn to page 21, page 2-1. Okay, if you're on page 21, it should look like this. Let's read the directions to figure out what we have to do. It says, show how you could place the 5 pencils in these 2 cups. Complete the equation to show your work, then talk to a classmate. Are your equations the same? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pencils, and we can split them up into these 2 cups any way you want. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 in 1 cup. So we used 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only have 1 left. I'm going to put that 1 over here. So I've used them all. Okay, so then I'm going to put that into my equation here. So 4 plus 1 more. And we know that 4 that I crossed out plus the 1 equals 5. And if you count these up in here, 4 plus 1 equals 5. Okay, turn to the next page. Okay, at the top of this page, it is the girl from the video, and she's showing you the penguins in the cave and out of the cave, and she made a addition equation, 2 different addition equations out of it, but got the same sum, 7. All right, so let's read the directions down here to figure out what we have to do. It says, draw a picture to show the parts, then write an equation. Number 1 says there are 5 penguins in all. How many are inside and outside the cave? Okay, so they decided 3 and 2. So I'm just going to put P's because I'm not very good at drawing penguins. So 3 inside and 2 outside. So 3 plus 2 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in all. Now, could you have 2 penguins in the cave and 3 penguins outside? Yes, you could. It would still equal 5 in all. Okay, number 2 says there are 8 penguins in all. How many are inside and outside the cave? Okay, so it has to equal 8 in all. All right, I'll give you a minute to do that, then we'll go through it here. Okay, so I'm going to do 4 penguins inside and 4 penguins outside. And let's count them up just to make sure it equals 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, so my equation is actually a doubles factor. 4 plus 4, and you should know that 4 plus 4 equals 8. Make sure you count up your penguins after you draw them just to make sure that you have only 8. All right? 4 plus 4 equals 8. There are many other equations you could do, like 1 plus 7 or 2 plus 6, anything that equals 8. Okay? All right, please look at the next page. On page 23 here, I want you to do numbers 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? Now remember that the sum spot, the sum place where the sum goes, is actually on the other side, so they just kind of flipped it around. Don't let that confuse you. Okay, and there's not one right answer for all these. There are a couple different answers you could do. So as long as it equals whatever number they give you. All right, double check, count your spiders, make sure it works. All right, so do all of page 23. When you're done with page 23, if you would like to do some extra problems to get better at this, you can do some extra problems on page 24. There are also problems on page 25 and on page 26. Remember, you don't have to do them all. Just pick a few just for extra practice so you can get better at this. When you're done with your workbook pages, please do your quick check on the Savas website. Do not get behind on those. It is tough to catch up. That's it for today. Thank you.